Don't be mistaken, your bloody time's up. This ain't no game when I hit it and tell ya.
Gotta hell, I'm not here to ever tell ya. Just walk away and face the showdown. I won't fight, I don't care about the bleeding. 'Cause my freedom's undefeated. My soul on fire, burning desire. Make no mistake, 'cause the stakes are getting higher. Gotta hell, I'm not here to entertain ya. I'm not here to entertain ya.
What is up, guys? Dashing here, and welcome to the very first episode of CMV's brand new show here in a brand new season. It is The Underground, a new bi-weekly show here in CMV. And as we always do, baby, jumping straight into the action and looking like she just woke up from a hell of a nap, Ashley Riot is here making her season debut. Of course, bringing out her pillow and coffee. I'm sure there's got to be a couple of shots of booze juice in that coffee to make sure Ashley Riot is wide awake and ready to go here. But of course, just last night we kicked off the season in a major way, guys. What an episode of Shockwave it was. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for joining me here and now. We got a great show lined up, of course, in our main event. It is the Zero G Classic, a 10-man gauntlet match to crown a new Zero G champion. Yes, the Zero G Championship resurrected, and a new champion will be crowned right here tonight. And as you can see, Ashley Riot's opponent, one of the many new faces in the CMV women's division, Arisa Masami, making her debut, and a hell of an opportunity here to knock off someone the caliber of Ashley Riot. Look, even in her current state, there's no denying a win over someone like Ashley Riot. Not a small feat, a big deal here. Two-time, technically three-time women's tag team champion. So here we go, Riot, Masami, one-on-one to kick off the inaugural edition of the Underground, and Riot comes out of the corner with that back elbow. Like I said, don't let her appearance fool you. Look, Ashley Riot, we know she's in a little bit of a rut. The last couple of months, she's sort of lost her motivation after she and Zara Reed dropped the women's tag team titles towards the end of last season. Obviously not even making an effort to put on her gear, coming out here damn near half asleep. But once that bell rings, Riot, as dangerous as ever, but Arisa, in an attempt to perhaps showcase her abilities here in her debut, went a little bit overhead there, damn near went head first into the brick wall. Lucky is Arisa. Now she gets thrown off to the side. Riot going to get back into the ring. And I think Ashley Riot just yawned. I don't know if that's out of boredom, perhaps trying to be a bit cheeky with Masami, or if she's genuinely tired. I don't know how Ashley Riot is tired. You know, pretty much every single other superstar, man, woman, it doesn't matter. Age, young, old. You know, the vets, they've been in the Senior Performance Center during the off-season, man, every day, busting their asses. I didn't see Ashley Riot in there once. Not a single time. I think she spent the entire offseason napping at home. So I don't know how she could possibly be tired. Beautiful snap vertical suplex there by Masami, who definitely gives you that real Joshi vibe. Look, I've never been a huge Joshi fan. Not to say that I dislike it. I've never really seen it before, so I can't tell you a whole lot about the kind of background Masami comes from. But I guess she's going to show me all I need to know here in her debut. Snapping the neck of Riot there. And stomp to the gut as well. Ooh, a nice little stunner. Not exactly an Osaka street cutter. Push back right there. Ashley Riot. Hook to the jaw. Oh! And again, we heard that news last night, the season premiere Shockwave, that Isabella Almas, during the offseason, brutally attacked in the CMV Performance Center women's locker room. She was found unconscious, and the extent of her injuries, not exactly fully known. A lot of things have been kept hush-hush per tailcoat Val, but she's going to be out for at least a good while. Not sure how long, but long enough that the Rising Star Championship has been vacated. So for both of these women, for every other woman in that locker room, in the CMV Women's Division, they know that these wins really matter here. They want to impress the powers that be, Pat LaFave, show themselves worthy of perhaps obtaining that vacant Rising Star Championship. Rolls to the outside, does Masami. From the top now, Ashley Riot. Oh, tries for a drop kick. She's trying to take it high risk here as well. Didn't exactly pay off for her. Luckily, she's A-OK, it would appear. Snap elbow to the lower back. Now going to try to tear at the arm of Arisa. Also coming up here on the very first episode of the Underground, Aaron Stone in the building, in action. And again, our main event, a 10-man gauntlet match. The Zero-G Classic to crown a new Zero-G champion. And Riot again gonna talk some trash as Masami just chilling here at ringside, forcing Ashley Riot to come after her just to throw her right back into the ring. Grabs the hair of Riot, slamming her right on top of the Underground logo. But a dragon screw by Ashley Riot gets her back in control. Brand new season and a chance to turn things around for the Deathmatch Princess, or what were we calling her at the end of last season? The Depression Princess, I believe. Great pin transition here, right in the middle of the ring, but not enough to seal the deal. Stomp to the face. You know damn well Arisa Masami doesn't want to disappoint here at her debut. Uh-oh, Riot now with a triangle choke applied on the newcomer. Bad way to be in here. But it looks like Masami packing a punch in such a small package. Look, Arisa's certainly not the biggest gal on the roster, but showing off her strength right there. In the corner now, gonna sucker Riot in. A little bit of a Hurricane Rana out of the corner. Riot says, get me out of here real quick. Arisa gonna try again to take to the air. Again. Well, at least she didn't actually go over Ashley Riot this time. Riot just actually moved out of the way. Would have been successful. And Riot not seeing it coming. But perhaps Masami should ditch the air tactics, because they're not working out for her so far in this matchup. A high-risk offense. Back into the ring. Ashley Riot might have a dead to rights, maybe not. Masami still in the fight. Kick to the knee. Responds with a right hand to Riot. Masami giving it as good as she gets, though. Look at these two. Back and forth in the middle of the ring. This has turned into a slobber knocker. Oh, the Riot gonna take the dub with a big old kick upside the head. But Masami still not done in. Some brutal kicks to the midsection, man. One of those could very easily crack a rib. I'm gonna try to focus on the midsection now. Double knees, Riot, not wanting none of that. Tries for a kick, maybe looking to set up the pile driver. Masami tries to go to the ropes, Irish whip, counters. Off the ropes goes Riot. Runs right past her, tries again, and it looks like this time might connect. No, what a reversal by Masami into a pin. Could she steal it? Oh, man, not even a work out. But Masami, what's this now? Sharpshooter? A sharpshooter locked in by Arisa Masami. Gonna let it go, though. It's not thinking she can get the win at that. There we go. Finally, the taking to the air pays off for young Masami here. Now showing off for perhaps a ruthless side, bashing Riot's head off the floor. And that is a brick wall surrounding the ring. The last thing you want is to be thrown head first into that. It seems like right now Masami is just taking Ashley Riot on a tour around the ring. a bit confused. Hopefully the bright light's not getting to her here. Masami been holding her own so far. This has been a great matchup to kick off the inaugural edition of the Underground. Would hate to see her get nervous. The butterflies get the better of her, and you know someone like Ashley Riot is going to be quick to capitalize. Look at Masami. Look at Masami! From the top, hang on! Huge risk, and lucky for her, it pays off with a wheel kick. Back into the ring again. Hopefully she's not thinking about going up there once more. And maybe looking to capture the victory by countout. You know, a lot of people would say it's a legit way to win, but of course you have it to the count of 20 to get back into the ring. Riot already to her feet. Oh no! Third time that Masami has attempted that suicide dive, and the third time it has not been successful. And now thrown gut first into the steel steps, pays for it. Irish whip countered by Masami. Oh, and Riot gonna taste the sting of the steel steps. And it's Masami now, being a little bit cheeky. Count of 5, gets back into the ring, face to face. Beautiful German right there by Ashley Riot. Irish whip. Drop down. Leapfrog. And a pop-up kick to the gut, one to the back of the head, too. Things are not looking good for the debuting Arisa Masami right now. But perhaps you could change that real quick. Masami! What is this? An implant buster! Implant buster! The rookie for the win! 1, 2, oh! 2.999. Not enough to put away Ashley Riot, though. Masami gonna stay on the attack. Snapmare. Oh, and a little heel twist. Kick to the knee and to the gut. One to the chest and an Inzuguri to finish off the combo. Riot. Oh, my Lord. This woman. Fourth time, not the charm for Arisa Masami. I don't know how she hasn't knocked herself out yet. Neck snap. If that implant buster wasn't enough to put away Ashley Riot, I don't know that Masami's going to have enough left in the tank to do Ashley Riot in. She's going to go back to the top. I think we can take away one thing. Win or lose, no matter the result here. Masami likes to go high. Soaring through the air. I'd say in this matchup it's more often not turned out very well for her, but at least that time it did. However, now Ashley Riot gonna throw her down onto the floor. Back into the ring. Masami springboard frog splash to the middle of Riot's back. Going after the knees now. Riot looking to be in big time trouble. Picking herself up in the corner. Masami liking what she said. Whoa, wait a minute! Masami! Did she just bite Riot's nose? Like she just trying to bite Ashley Riot's nose off and now choking out the Depression Princess. What just got into Masami? That came out of nowhere. I guess she's getting a bit fed up with Ashley Riot here. Riot lucky to still have her nose. Not so lucky to get locked once more in this sharpshooter. Ashley Riot. But let's go again. Masami could have had the match won right there. Not too sure why she lets go, but now going to the top. It's been 50-50 so far. Okay. Masami. Oh, what is... Now she's biting Riot again. Did CMV hire a vampire here? A zombie? What's going on? A cannibal, perhaps? From Japan? Trying to tear into the flesh here of Ashley Riot. Now, good God, man, where is this guy? It's like Masami has just become a totally different person the last couple of minutes of this match. Out of the corner, was looking for something, but Riot begins to stir. It's like she flipped a switch or something. Great DDT right there. Riot says, get me the hell out of here, and I don't blame her. Oh my God, man. Masami. Oh, gonna go to the other corner. Leg drop! Oh, man. You know, that does big damage to your opponent, but in the long run, it does damage to you as well. Those hips ain't gonna be feeling too great in a few years or so. Echo! Dropping the gifted sub. Thank you so much, baby boy. Bless. Good to see you. Where's Paul Devine? Come on. Where's Ryu? That's what we're all wondering. We want Ryu. Let's get that hashtag we want Ryu in the chat, right? Count of 6. Back into the ring. Masami waiting for Ashley Riot. Gonna drag her into the corner. Takes a step back. Oh! Haluva kick! Good God, man! 1, 2! How the hell does that not put Ashley Riot away? Just about kicked her head off into the crowd. To the middle rope. Now leg drop again attempted. Masami, you're young. Look, I beg of you, stop with the leg drops. Look, in 20 years or so, when you're an older gal, your hips will thank you. I promise. Drop down. Leapfrog. Beautiful back body drop. Masami has been dominating this matchup. The last few minutes, Ashley Riot's just surviving at this point. Masami gonna watch as Riot pulls herself up to her feet. Forearm smash as she looks to drag Riot through the ropes. Gonna guillotine her. Drops her down to the outside. Oh my Lord in heaven, someone stop this woman. What now? From the top, another drop kick. What a way to kick off the first ever episode of the Underground. You know, I said at the start of this match, I didn't know much about Joshi's, wasn't a fan because I've never seen a whole lot of that action over in Japan, but I'm a fan of at least the Masami, man. Way lose or draw at this point. Snap German finally going to give Riot the opportunity. Just a desperate pin attempt here by the Depression Princess. But unlucky for her, not going to get the job done. She's looking a bit upset about it. Stomp to the gut. Gonna try to... Goodness. Stomping on the wrist of Masami. All right, at this point, I think understanding that she can't afford to hold anything back. Oh, octopus stretch. Octopus stretch. Masami has proved to be a serious threat here. And Riot's got her trapped here in this octopus stretch. Serious damage done as now she lets her go into an Irish whip, sends her down to the outside. And yes, guys, once again, thank you to our sponsor for the season premiere week here in CMV Factor. You can get 50% off your first order at Factor, plus 2 free wellness shots per order if you use my personalized link there. Certainly appreciate the support. As you get a big old sit-out spine buster. That's vintage Ashley Riot right there. And on the floor. Back into the ring. Does Riot finally have the opportunity to put away Arisa Masami here? Just continuing to focus on that arm. Now it's Masami who's looking to be in a bad way as she ever so slowly hoists herself up in the corner. Riot gonna put her on top. It could be game over right here. Oh! Double knee face breaker! Good God! That'll do it. 1, 2. No, it won't. And I think these fans here in attendance, they got the right idea. This is awesome. Stops to the back of the head, Riot. Doing all she can, the octopus stretch again. These women have been trading submissions. The sharpshooter versus the octopus stretch throughout this matchup. Wearing each other down. Neither can have very much left to give at this point. Oh, to the top rope. It's been Masami flying through the air this matchup. Now it's Riot's turn, it would seem. Drop kick connecting this time. She tried it earlier. To no avail. Now Hangman's neck breaker. That'll snap your neck like a twig. Hoists him up for a German suplex. Riot to have enough left in the tank to perform a deadlift German like that. Wait, Riot Act! Riot Act! Coming out of nowhere. He just said, let me win this match real quick. 1, 2. Get the hell out of here. Ashley Riot trying to keep her head above the water, trying to stay focused with Masami. Not dead yet. Calf kick into the pin. Could she steal it? 1, 2. No! Ashley Riot kicks out. Man, we had ourselves a humdinger and a half opener last night on Shockwave between GRH and Troy Cole. And now again, here between Ashley Riot and the debuting Arisa Masami. Double knees to the face. Riot's not done. Gonna make sure that Masami doesn't get back up. And Riot's got nothing left, man. Keeps collapsing after every move she hits. She's exhausted. And we might be closing in, guys, on a time limit draw here. This match was given 25 minutes. And there's only 4.5 minutes left on the clock. Riot is just so tired. Masami, can she capitalize on that? She's going to the top rope. What's she looking for here? The wheel kick. Hooks the leg. Hoping, praying that it's enough. But it's not. Unbelievable. Masami caught with a kick to the head. That's how dangerous Ashley Riot is just when you think she's done for. She's got nothing left to give. Crafty as they come, even in her current emotional state. Like I said, no matter what's going on outside the ring, once in that ring, once the bell rings, Ashley Riot is among the best of the best. And she is not to be taken lightly, as Masami is certainly learning here. Good counters. Oh, again into the steel steps. Who could have expected these two to come out here and just have an instant classic, beating the absolute hell out of one another? Look, I'll be honest. I'm an honest man. We all know that. I didn't really give Arisa Masami much of a chance here. I just looked at her and I said, you know, this little gal, Ashley Riot's going to serve it a mince meat. Boy, was I wrong. There's a back elbow by Riot. Pin in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. Damn. Ashley Riot frustrated, understandably so. There's the octopus stretch. How many times has she locked that in this matchup? I'm not entirely sure, but obviously that's a submission move that does damage to many different parts of your body. Not only the shoulder, but the neck as well, and the midsection, because the midsection gets twisted in the process. Oh, Masami counters it. Drop toe hold, both women looking at each other. Tries to go low. Blocking one another's submission attempts. There's the sharpshooter. Sharpshooter locked in now. They're trying to tap each other out. Nothing else is working, but they're so exhausted, man. They have nothing left in the tank to keep these submissions applied. You know how much energy it takes to keep a submission locked in? A lot of people think it's easy to sit there. No, you gotta continue to strain. You gotta continue to crank. It takes all your energy to keep a submission like that applied. And these two just don't have enough left. To the outside. We might literally be about to have our very first ever time limit draw of the new season. Only our second episode. Oh my God, Masami again just gonna try to crack open Ashley Riot's skull on the outside. There's 1 minute left. 1 minute left for these two to try to score the win. Otherwise, it will be a draw, a time limit draw. And I don't even know there's going to be enough time for Masami to potentially get Riot back into the ring at this point to try and go for a pin or lock in the submission again. Throws her off to the side. Might be time for her to get a count out. Maybe there's time for her to get a count out. One, or is that a count of 11? Oh, Masami, though, she doesn't want to win like that. She'd rather the draw than a count out victory here in her debut. Drop kick from the top to the outside. And with only 10 seconds left, both women getting back into the ring. But it doesn't matter. Both the left standing. Look, you gotta give it up to them. I mean, what a match. And no matter what they tried, both women bringing everything just could not keep the other down. Time limit draw between Ashley Riot and Arisa Masami. Well, after that banger of an opener, and still looking forward to our main event 10-man gauntlet match, the Zero-G Classic to crown a new Zero-G champion. First, the debut of the Rekka here in CMV as he'll be going one-on-one with the Milkman, Aaron Stone. And we talked about last night on Shockwave during Justice Stone's matchup, that interim Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way qualifier, how the Cold Stones Creamery have decided to mutually go their own way. Still friends, still wishing nothing but the best for each other, but deciding to pursue careers as singles competitors. And obviously the season starting off great for Justice Stone. He was able to defeat was it Tenra, I believe? Yeah, Tenra. It was literally last night, and the vintage dashing memory already kicking in. But to qualify for that Fatal 4-Way at Climb to Fame. So let's see if the season will similarly get off to a good start for Aaron Stone. And Justice Stone, by the way, set to be a part of our main event here, the 10-man gauntlet match. So I'm sure he's in the back right now, rooting on his former tag team partner, his boy, the protein-packed powerhouse, the milkman, Aaron Stone. I talked about it last night, man. I see big things in the futures, respectively, of the Stones. Look, I love them as a tag team, but I love them solo as well. And Aaron Stone, he's a big boy. He's a big sexy daddy. And the Rekka just gonna stand right. Aaron Stone obviously not taking his opponent very seriously, just pushing the Rekka out of the way, saying, "Move aside, fool." A bit cheeky. Aaron Stone, the only man that I've ever seen down 3 protein shakes in a matter of minutes. My boy is coming out here ready to go. The Rekka, Aaron Stone, mano imano here. Very first episode of the Underground. The bell rings, and yeah, definitely a considerable size difference here between these two. Aaron Stone towering over the Rekka. I don't know how much wrecking he's going to be doing. You know, as a pasty white boy myself, I feel like I have to call him the Wrecker rather than the Rekka. Big old neck breaker. It does not bode well that Aaron Stone is already gassed. Not even 60 seconds into this matchup, my boy couldn't get up after hitting that neck breaker. My man has to lay off the protein. A little bit too much protein here. So now from the top rope, big boy gonna fly. Oh, nope, decides against it. Probably for the best. Stick to what brought you to the dance, that power. There's another big boot for the Rekka. Voice him up. This is your punch. Unhinging the jaw of the Rekka. He can't even get his hands on Aaron Stone. There we go, finally. Able to nail him with that DDT. That right hand just seemed to piss Aaron Stone off. Rekka giving it socks though. Ain't about to be bullied here. He ain't about to be a pushover. Rekka's debut here at CMV. Goes to the outside. Does Aaron Stone. Look at that back, man. Show me a back as toned as Aaron Stone's. The Rekka, though, coming off the top there, now targeting the knee. It was all Aaron Stone at the start of this matchup. The Rekka has swung things around in his favor. Also talked last night on Shockwave about how Cold Stone's career, despite numerous opportunities, never able to capture the Octane Tag Team titles. But I said it last night, I'll say it again. I think both Justice and Aaron, mark my words, championship gold this season for both men. Hey, Justice might do it right here tonight in that Zero-G Classic, crown a new Zero-G champion. He's already a part of the Fatal 4-Way at Climb to Fame to crown an intercontinental champion. Holy shit, Rekka! All right, pardon me, man. Maybe I overlooked the Rekka here. Maybe Aaron Stone overlooked the Rekka here. Another DDT. Aaron Stone. He's got to get this match back into the ring first. There you go. Now he's got to try to find an opening, try to get back into control. He was dominating the first couple of minutes. Oh, well, now the Rekka going to mock Aaron Stone, going to mock these fans, and that is where he's going to pay. And dearly. Oh, no, tries for the senton. Rekka gets his knees up, but another big boot into the pin. Not even a 1 count for the Milkman. As he sends Rekka off the ropes. One-handed spine buster. That's the power, baby. Possessed by the big, sexy daddy, Aaron Stone. Numerous stomps to the chest. Now he's going back to the top. Is he actually going to fly this time? He's thinking about it. Perched up high. Clothesline! Woo! Turned Rekka inside out. And he's not done. Aaron Stone. Oh, setting up for perhaps imagine a fireman's carry neck breaker it looked like, but Rekka able to avoid that. Look at this! A cannonball off the ropes. That's near 300 pounds crashing down across your midsection, trying to turn your ribs to a fine powder, and now some more stomps by the protein-packed powerhouse as he hoists up Rekka. Irish whip pulls him back though for a clothesline. You thought! Bashing his head in, Stone once more in firm control, and he's loving it. Aaron Stone's loving it. Rekka gonna use the opportunity to roll to the outside, but Stone from the top! Oh my, that was right to the dick! That was a headbutt to the cock and balls! The ref, I guess, not with a clear line of sight from the ring to the outside. Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. Rekka hopefully wearing a cup. He's going to back off. Back into the squared circle. And showing off his muscles. Here comes Aaron Stone though. Face to face. Rekka again. Giving Aaron Stone all he's got. Double axe handle to the upper back. And again, Stone quick to roll to the outside, but he ain't running. Right back into the fight. Rekka waiting for him. Kicks in the midsection, greets him. Gonna drag him all the way across the ring. A little bit too long of a walk. Rekka counters with some elbows to the midsection. Big right hand. Irish whip into the corner. Slow, cautious approach here. Try to eliminate the base of the big man. Try to chop him down. Fist to the gut, man. That'll suck the air right up out of you. That'll have you gasping for air like a fish out of water. Aaron Stone looking to be a bit woozy on spaghetti legs, you might even say. But he's not done yet. Look at this. Pandering a little bit to the Milkman fans in attendance as Rekka just waits for him in the ring, rocking back and forth. Rekka getting a bit impatient, going to chase after his opponent. Aaron Stone, that's just what he wanted, it would appear, but a nice counter by Rekka. Chops him down from behind. There's yet another big boot. That big boot has done wonders for Aaron Stone in this matchup. It is the kryptonite of Rekka. Aaron Stone appreciating the admiration of these fans here in attendance. How can you not be a fan of the protein-packed powerhouse after all? Brutal kicks to the midsection, pulled into a short arm clothesline, and some more murderous stomps to the chest. Aaron Stone to the top. Leg drop. What's with all the leg drops here tonight? But Rekka gonna make him pay. Big boot of his own. There you go. Giving him a taste of his own medicine. Closed fists to the bridge of Stone's nose. Waiting for him to get to his feet. Stone gonna desperately throw out a jab. Nowhere near connecting though. And gets caught with another punch in the midsection. And then I'll have him struggling to breathe. No good news here for Aaron Stone as Rekka hoisting him up, turning him over, a dominator by Rekka. But he's not even done after that. Rekka with a spinning sit-out powerbomb. after Aaron Stone. Oh, wow. A kick out at truly 2.999. And Rekka, it is quite a physique. It is pretty impressive. Maybe not as impressive as Aaron Stone's. But Aaron Stone, he can't worry about his physique right now, man. He's got to worry about getting back into this matchup somehow. Oh, there's the DDT! Vintage Milkman! 1, 2, 3! And just like that, it just takes one opportunity, one opening. And Aaron Stone capitalizes. The protein-packed powerhouse off to a good start here in the new season. And now he's going to kick back with a glass of milk and watch as Justice Stone perhaps becomes the new Zero-G champion. It is main event time, my friends, here on the very first episode of the Underground. And there you can see the rules for the Zero-G Classic, your vintage gauntlet match. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, that's by pinfall, submission, or disqualification, another superstar will replace them. That's going to continue until all 10 superstars have entered, and the last man standing is crowned the new Zero-G champion. And so obviously in a matchup like this, you're hoping that you come out at number 10 and that you don't come out at number 1 like Tenra. See, because now Tenra is going to have to defeat 9 opponents in a row in order to leave here tonight as the new Zero-G champion. And look, do I think Tenra has the potential to do it? I'm not going to be the one to say no. I'm not going to be the one to discount the probability of Tenra becoming Zero-G champion. Do I think it's unlikely? Yeah. Do I think Tenra has his work cut out for him? You're damn straight. This is not going to be an easy night for Tenra, but this man, a former Zero-G champion. Or, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about the Zero-G championship. A former NGW champion. A former NGW tag team champion. And after taking that loss last night on Shockwave to Justice Stone, you know he's got to be even more motivated to bounce back here and get a big way. So let's see who he's going to be kicking things off against. Looks like it's going to be Tenra, and the man who last night waged war against Troy Colt and picked up the win in the end. CMV veteran DRH. And he showed everyone that he could go the distance last night. He better be prepared to do it again here on the Underground if he wants to become Zero-G champion. DRH is a former Zero-G champion. The man who competed in the very first ever CMV match over 9 years ago. That match against Troy Colt last night, man, if you missed it, I suggest going back and watching it. Do yourself a favor. But right now, don't go anywhere, because it's time, baby. with a 0G Classic, and it's going to be Tenra and DRH kicking things off. If either one of these guys is to leave here tonight with the 0G Championship around their waist, they're going to have to eliminate 9 other competitors. Kick to the midsection. Tries for a standard uppercut. Instead, he gets pulled back into a knee there by DRH. Rolls out of the way. Tenra going to enjoy a little bit of a height advantage here. But DRH, we know just how fast he is. Lightning quick speed, man. If you don't believe me, check out last night against Troy Cole. Woo! That man's a lightning bolt. That blink and you miss it offense. We're going to spill to the outside here. And there are no countouts in this gauntlet match. So you cannot be eliminated by countout. Disqualifications, though, are in effect. Gotta watch themselves. Side headlock here by Tenra. Showing off his wrestling abilities on the floor. Then Tenra spent the last couple of years away from CMV in Japan, honing his craft, rebuilding himself. Came back to CMV knowing that he's better than ever. The season didn't kick off the way he wanted it to. Last night on Shockwave, that lost to Justice Stone. And then Tenra tried to show respect to Justice Stone afterwards, you might remember. Tried to offer a handshake. Justice Stone said, "Get that shit out of here. Get the hell out of my ring." Obviously not interested in that sportsmanship exhibited by Tenra. Big forearm side the head. Tenra certainly in full control right now against DRH. Irish whip now off the ropes. Big boot attempted. DRH able to sidestep him though. And now it's going to be an Irish whip sending Tenra off the ropes. DRH with a beautiful dropkick. Picture perfect. Kick to the side of the head though. Down goes the former 0G champion. The only 10 of these superstars competing here tonight to be a former 0G champion. Irish whip off the ropes. What a kick! Holy shit, man. That was that Taekwondo kick, that yaw! Damn, took old boy's head off. DRH, though, luckily having his head still attached to his shoulders. Grabs Tenra up by the throw. Kick to the midsection and a DDT. Quick to roll the outside is Tenra as DRH over the top. Not a whole lot of weight come crashing down on you, but it ain't going to tickle. DRH now applies a submission. Not going to do much good at ringside, though. It's got to be in the ring to eliminate someone by pinfall or submission. And again, whoever comes out here last, whoever was lucky enough to be selected to come out as the 10th superstar, they're going to have a huge advantage. I mean, if you're a betting man, you got to be putting your money on number 10. So let's say Tenra does somehow, for example, make it all the way to the end. You will have beaten 8 other superstars, and then out comes number 10, fresh as a daisy. Oh, big kick to the middle of the back. With Tenra going to go for a pin here. Will we have our first elimination? 1, 2, almost. Almost not good enough, though, in that wrestling ring. Tenra trying to pace himself. That's really what you got to do. That's the... If there's any advice I can give these superstars, hey, look, I know a little something about endurance, a little something about stamina, a little something about surviving. If you didn't know, I lasted longer than anyone else in the 2021 CMV Royal Rumble match. Just an FYI, a little fun fact for you. So I would tell these guys, man, it's about endurance. It's about pacing yourself. You don't want to exert all your energy early on in the first matchup here. Then you're going to be dead by the time the next competitor comes out. Oh, my God! Big boot sends DRH over the top to the outside. Speaking of the Royal Rumble, eliminated there. Lifting reverse DDT on the floor, and Tenra is liking the way this matchup is going right now. It's all him the last few minutes. Picks him up. Tenra having his way, one might say, with DRH. And for the legend, for the CMV veteran who over 9 years ago competed in the very first CMV matchup. Something's got to give here, and he's managing to fight his way back against Tenra. A drop kick into a knee drop, and another knee drop, but one too many. Tenra able to see it coming, gets out of the way. Back into the ring now, DRH. And of course, you want to try to eliminate your opponents as quickly as you possibly can. Keep yourself as fresh as humanly possible going into the later matches of this gauntlet. Right to the back of the head. Tenra the response with an enziguri and right into the pin. Tenra's not playing around. He thinks he might have DRH beat. Goes for the pin, but again, only a 2 count. And some more kicks from Tenra. Look, you spend a couple years in Japan, man, competing against those boys over there. I'll tell you what, Tenra, those kicks are going to be lethal. Right to the back of the head. God, man. Now from the top rope, Tenra, elbow drop right between the shoulder blades. DRH using that veteran instinct to roll out onto the apron so that he cannot be pinned here by Tenra. Picks himself up. Tenra, though, still staying on top of him like a monkey on a cupcake, brother. Enziguri drops him down to the outside. Again, there are no countouts in the gauntlet match. You can only eliminate your opponent by pinfall, submission, or disqualification. Throws him down onto the floor. Does Tenra kick to the chest? And if I'm number 3, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Because these two are beating the hell out of each other. Going to be far from fresh, no matter the result, by the time that number 3 comes out here. Thrown now is Tenra. Leg drop! 3 for 3. Leg drops in every single matchup here tonight. The CMV roster just dying to shorten their careers. What a reversal there by DRH. Helicopter spin. Trying to get into the head of Tenra. Trying to play mind games. Will it pay off though now as DRH drags him back over to the ring, tosses him back in. DRH, you can tell, his tired shoulders slumped. Tenra with a big mistake here. Turning his back on DRH and gonna pay the ultimate price. But can DRH get to the pin? Throws his arm over the chest of Tenra. 1, 2. Oh, but the fact that he wasn't immediately able to hook the leg for the pin, it might be what cost him there. DRH not going to relent though. Off the ropes. Back elbow. Keeping the pressure on Tenra. The former Misfit, the former NGW champion, the former NGW Tag Team champion, a former Internet champion too. Not too sure what DRH was trying to hit with that enziguri, but takes him off his feet. Stiff kick across the chest. Another pin attempt by the former Zero-G champion. But again, only gets himself a 2 count. Main event of the inaugural episode of The Underground, our new bi-weekly show here in CMV. And a gauntlet match to crown a new Zero-G champion. A heel twist right there by DRH. Not afraid to get a little bit dirty if he has to. DRH from the top. I mean, you can see what a career of taking high risks like this has done to the body of DRH. So he's got that knee brace on his right knee. He's got the medical tape on his right shoulder. He's had a couple of surgeries at this point. It's still pretty impressive that he's able to run around the way that he is. But there's a cost. There's always a cost. DRH from the corner looking to make that cost worth it! Super kick into the pin! 1, 2! Damn, Tenra kicks out. He might not know where the hell he is right now as DRH stalks him in the corner. Straight to the jaw, spins him around, and gonna spike! DRH into the pin. 1, 2! What? Oh, this is just our first matchup of the gauntlet, and DRH realizing that this is not going to be an easy night. Oh, Tenra has been busted open, though, guys. Tenra has been busted open. And a kick to the side of the head, going to knock old Tenra down to the outside. Shooting star press! Off the top to the outside. Perfect execution. Talk about the ultimate risk. Tenra moved out of the way there. DRH could have smacked his head right off that brick wall. It would be good night forever, Mr. DRH. Snaps the leg. Got to get him back into the ring, though. Tenra is hurting for certain right now. He may have been able to kick out. You have to imagine there's next to nothing left to offer here for Tenra. DRH is throwing around another leg drop. You get him into the ring, bloodied. We might have our first elimination. Look at DRH talking that shit, saying, "Come on, then, boy. You ain't got nothing left." Moonsault from off the top rope. Tenra, look at respect, man, picking himself up, fighting with whatever he does have left, be it minuscule or not. From elbows to the midsection, DRH, Irish whip, off the ropes, leapfrog, the drop down. Again, that kick makes me cringe every time. Whew. Makes me tense up, and now a third. Time from DRH. Puts him to sleep. And I think we've got our first elimination, lads and gents. 1, 2, 3. Tenra is eliminated. DRH advances in the gauntlet. Who's coming out at number 3? Oh! Representing the higher authority, running to the ring, about to let him know it's Rafael Hernandez. And DRH, man, after that, you have to imagine there's not much left in the tank of the former Zero G champion, and Hernandez, no qualm, taking advantage. That's what a gauntlet match is all about. Tenra taking his lead, hell of an effort. DRH just bringing a little bit more to the table, though. Hurricane Rana. Hernandez, who last night on Shockwave bested Peligro to advance to the Fatal 4-Way match at Climb to Fame to crown an interim Intercontinental Champion. Could we see Hernandez walk into Climb to Fame with a championship, potentially leave as a double champ? I'm sure Pat LaFave would love to see nothing more. DRH, though, not allowing Hernandez to take an early advantage. He's on him like white on rice. But Hernandez now, devastating stomps to the chest and a forearm to the side of the head as now he tries to drag him back towards the ring. Thrown down onto the floor. DRH, so you can see how exhausted he is, man. Drenched in sweat. Again, you can just tell the body language. Shoulders slumped. barely able to hold his head up high. But still fighting. Still fighting. Elbows to the midsection. Hernandez, such a hard hitter. Back into the ring. Hernandez is like a great white shark, man, in the deep blue sea. He smells that blood. He smells the wounded DRH. He's not afraid to go in for the kill. 1, 2. Kick out, though, by DRH. Hernandez off the ropes. Knee to the side of the head. There's those body shots. Trained in mixed martial arts. For many years, Hernandez competed in the octagon, and it shows. Damn, what a DDT! That took everything out of DRH, though, and Hernandez pretty much just shrugged it off like it was nothing. Once again, gonna nail Hernandez in the back of the head with that forearm. And now targeting the legs, perhaps trying to stop Hernandez from popping off with those kicks of his from the top. Phoenix Splash! DRH! The Madman! Oh, wow! Imagine if he was able to eliminate Hernandez there. Memphis shot, and again. Big time forearm. Hernandez thought he was going to come in here. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capitalized on a wounded DRH. Think again. The stop! DRH, can he do it? 1, 2, a kick out by Hernandez. But look at not even a moment of hesitation. DRH right back on the attack with that moonsault, but a 1 count only. And DRH looking to put down Rafael Hernandez for the definitive 3 count. Tries again, and this time connects. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, no! 2.99999 by the skin of his teeth. Hernandez able to kick out there. Big right hand, big old soup bowl from Hernandez, and now he tosses him out of the corner like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. He goes for the pin now. Look at that, rubbing his forearm right into the jaw of DRH. Trying to make it as uncomfortable as he possibly can. Kick to the side of the head, down goes DRH. Hernandez looks like he was thinking about maybe going to the top rope, fought against it though. Those couple of seconds, DRH able to utilize. Big old knee drop. And a snap elbow drop, which Hernandez able to get out of the way. Drags DRH into the corner, gives him a taste of that top turnbuckle. Brutal kicks to the midsection. He is just picking him apart right now. Treating him like a slab of beef on the butcher's table. Chopping him to bits. And now Hernandez might be looking for the lowdown. No, goes for a knee drop, which DRH able to avoid. Leapfrog. Rafael spins him around. The sleeper takes him down. Body scissors in the middle of the ring. There ain't nowhere for DRH to go here. He is in serious, serious trouble. But Hernandez releases the hold. And DRH fights out of the corner. Pulls it back for a high knee to the jaw. Hernandez immediately Moving into the corner, but that might have been a mistake. DRH hooks the leg, that's it. One count. Oh, 1 count. Are you kidding me? DRH says, all right then, you son of a gun. Let's see how you handle this. From off the top, cross body into the pin. 1, 2, kick out by Hernandez. DRH, the fact that he has lasted this long, impressive in and of itself. Kick to the bad knee. Oh, and the leg lariat. Will that do DRH in finally? 1, 2. Hernandez looking back at the ref like, are you kidding me? Is that a joke? A joke it is not. It's DRH, baby. To the top. Is he now looking for the lowdown? Couldn't ask for better position. Oh, the knee drop. Really wanted to hit that. He just had to get that in. Now the lowdown. And I think that'll wrap things up for DRH. 1, 2. Raphael not skipping a beat. The knee! That bicycle knee! He's been put to sleep at the exclamation point! Another lowdown! 1, 2, 3, and DRH is eliminated. Rafael Hernandez advances in the gauntlet match, but who's coming out next? Who's number 4? The human fish! El Jefe is here! The bell rings. Hernandez with a not so warm welcome for El Jefe. The former Royal Rumble match winner, former Money in the Bank match winner, the human fish, El Jefe, looking to capture his first taste of championship gold in many, many, many years. What an effort by DRH, though. Nothing but credit to him, but it's Hernandez who gets one step closer to leaving here tonight as the Zero-G champion. Now he's got to get through the unorthodox El Jefe. It feels like not enough to call him unorthodox. Outside of the ring, in the ring, otherworldly perhaps would do it justice. Well, he does come from the sea after all. El Jefe out of the corner. Whisper in the wind. Not too sure how exactly that caught Rafael Hernandez, but I learned to stop questioning El Jefe, his tactics, his abilities, what he's capable of a long time ago. From the top rope, double boot, stop! Right to the bread basket of Rafael Hernandez. Hurricanrana now. El Jefe going crazy, as he typically does. Trying to rip off them arms. Once more. Split-legged moonsault into the pin. 1, 2. Nearly easy as cake. Easy as a slice of pie for El Jefe to advance here in the gauntlet match. Man, El Jefe, this man has been non-stop since entering the gauntlet. Look at that, he ain't impressed with Rafael. Blue Thunder Bomb! Hernandez, he's got to come up with some sort of answer, and sooner rather than later, with the hopes to move further on in the gauntlet match. Counters that vertical suplex attempt. Able to throw El Jefe into the corner. High knee takes him down. And another knee right in the mush. To the top rope. Could already be looking for the lowdown. No, that knee drop again. Hooks the leg. That could very easily take out El Jefe. A 2 count only. The human fish able to roll to the outside. Hernandez gonna run him down. El Jefe though, ready for him. Tries for that head kick. Stripped up, back elbow, back and forth in between these two. Not ready to call it a reversal fest just yet. Oh, Hernandez just disappearing from reality after hitting that Enzu lariat. Hernandez, knowing that he's obviously at a disadvantage here, going to try to utilize his environment the best that he can. Jefe grabs that arm, smacks it off the floor. Oh, a vintage maneuver from El Jefe here. Pop, lock, and drop it. Who can get funky like the fish? Senton El Jefe certainly has been zeroing in on the midsection of Rafael Hernandez. Back into the ring now. It's Hernandez. You can see so tired. El Jefe really sent him fucking flying out of the ring right there. The sleeper takes him down with the body scissors. That's how fast, man. Blink of an eye. Rafael Hernandez could have you in serious trouble, but El Jefe able to escape. The veteran knowing a way out of that one. Rafael, those brutal, sharp elbows to the top of El Jefe's head into the pin. 1, 2. Representing the higher authority, Rafael Hernandez looking to let him know here tonight. Thinking about going to the top. Perhaps not the best idea. But against someone with the capabilities of El Jefe, perhaps leave the high flying to him. Rafael should focus on his strong suit, which is definitely the strikes. Definitely that mat-based wrestling, those submissions. He has definitely managed to turn things around. He's looking for another knee right to the jaw of El Jefe. Irish whip off the ropes. There's the knee. The bicycle knee. Perhaps decapitating the fish. And now looking to gut him for supper, but only a 2 count. Frustrated is Rafael, but he's got to stay focused. And that's why El Jefe to the ropes. Asai moonsault into the write-off. Now a moonsault off the top rope. Into the pin. 1, 2. What a close call there. Rafael Hernandez. That is the last place you want to be when you're against El Jefe, man. Perhaps fish dick incoming. Hernandez! End of heartache! Just like that. 1, 2. Oh. Hernandez cannot believe it. But believe it he must. This match ain't over. Barrage of kicks to keep the pressure on. Hernandez going to make it to the top rope. Another knee drop. And you miss something like that, you're lucky if you don't shatter your kneecap. Oh, the chiropractor. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. El Jefe now the one starting to get a little bit worried that nothing's enough to get the job done here. Leg drop to the extended arm. It's very rare that you see El Jefe slow down like this. Nasty knee right between the eyes. Rafael will not stop moving though. El Jefe tries for a split-legged splash. Gets up the knees to Hernandez. Big old forearm. Turning the veteran inside out. A desperate pin attempt here by Hernandez. One count. All he gets is a 1 count. Rapid punch to the face and a stomp to the face too. And now knees. That's what I was talking about before. Rafael, rely on your best abilities, that striking, those kicks, those knees, grounding El Jefe, picking him apart like this, trying to shatter the kneecaps. El Jefe ain't gonna be flying anytime soon. And Hernandez letting them know here on the underground. But that momentary distraction, momentarily taking his eyes off the prize. And El Jefe! Oh, looking to give him a little bit of fish stick. Hernandez says, I don't think so, buddy boy. Cranking that ankle now. Trying to completely eliminate the base of El Jefe. Stop him from zipping and zapping around. All the way across the ring we go. Turns it around. What is Hernandez planning here? Nothing good for El Jefe, I'll tell you that much. The Spiderplex. And what follows it up? The lowdown! Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. El Jefe is eliminated. Hernandez further advances in the gauntlet match. But next, at number 5, 1/2 of the Octane Tag Team Champions, representing Anthony and Toyota Camry, unlike the others, not running to the ring, taking his time. The gauntlet now resumes. Rafael Hernandez has eliminated DRH and El Jefe. Now met with Toyota Camry, who again, 1/2 of the current Octane Tag Team Champions, but still sporting that neck injury, as you can see, forced by the medical team here in CMV to wear that brace. But even with that brace, even with that injured neck, they didn't stop him, alongside B-Man, from capturing and retaining the Octane Tag Team titles at the end of last season. Hernandez tossing Camry out onto the apron. Big right hand. Oh God, now the arms are trapped. Closed fists across the chest, one after the other. And a slow fall down onto the floor. But Hernandez, if there's a man who can go the distance, it appears that it would be he, man, eliminating 2 veterans in DRH and El Jefe. And now in full control of Toyota Camry. Look, he's got Camry back against the corner. Discus punch. Gauntlet match here in the main event of the inaugural episode of the Underground to crown a new Zero-G champion. 5 men still left to enter. As impressive as Rafael Hernandez has been, he still has to eliminate Toyota Camry and then 5 other men to win this match. Into the pin, 1. Only a 1 count. And again, gonna slowly pick him up to nail him with that discus punch. And here is where Rafael Hernandez is at his best. And he slows the pace. The joint manipulation, the wrenching back on the wrist, bending the fingers. It gives Rafael Hernandez pleasure to hear the bones snap, crackle, and pop. With those boots to the side of the head. Camry just completely and totally at the mercy of Toyota Camry. Picking apart the Octane Tag Team Champion limb by limb. Have you ever seen such meticulous destruction? To the top as Camry, though, gets to his feet. There's a lot of fight in this young kid. But is there enough fight? Vertical suplex tries for a stop. There we go. Camry. Not about to be a stepping stone in this gauntlet match for Rafael Hernandez. Amity coming into this season with a whole lot of championship gold in their ranks. Looking to add a little bit more here tonight. Of course, Tracy James, also the current holder of the Rite of Passage Championship, guarantees him a shot at the Global Championship whenever he wants. Camry from the top. Maybe not such a good idea. Instead, gonna moisten up that right hand. Looking to jack the jaw of Rafael Hernandez. Gets him back into the ring. Toyota Camry couldn't leave here tonight a double champion. What an accolade that would be so young into the career of this man. Toyota Camry, end of heartache! Well, that may have just gone out the window. 1, 2. 2 count only. Hernandez asking the ref, you sure? You sure that was only 2? Oh, but now to the top. This does not bode well for Camry. What's Hernandez cooking here? The Savate kick. Inverted figure 4. An excruciating submission maneuver, which has actually been often utilized by Toyota Camry's stablemate, JT Moss. Irish whip off the rope. Oh, God! May have just shattered the knee of Toyota Camry, but it took a lot out of Rafael Hernandez as well. You see he's starting to have trouble getting back to his feet. Moving a lot slower at this point. A desperate pin. That does not pay off for him. And the more frustrated Hernandez gets, the longer this matchup goes on. Like I was saying when this match started, you got to pace yourself. And that's not just physically, that's mentally too. You can't allow yourself to get angry, to get upset. Because you get emotional, you end up making mistakes. And when you make mistakes, you get put to sleep. Suplex on the floor.